Arizona's governor is sending 200 National Guard troops to the southern border. Governor Doug Ducey is declaring a state of emergency due to a surge of undocumented immigrants in federal custody. Ducey says his state needs the protection, and the Biden administration is not taking appropriate action. The troops will monitor surveillance systems and provide medical assistance for those at detention centers. The Supreme Court seems unlikely to grant green cards to undocumented immigrants who were granted a temporary stay for humanitarian reasons. They're looking into whether 400,000 foreign nationals from countries enduring national disasters or armed conflicts meet the requirements for the cards. Conservatives in the court voiced skepticism over migrants meeting requirements if they initially entered the country illegally. We have a reporter on the ground at the southern border. John Lavenburg, national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, is in McAllen, Texas, and he joins us now. John, tell us what's going on where you are right now.
Right now, I'm right in front of the Catholic Charities of the Rio Grande Valley's Humanitarian Respite Center. This is the place where migrants come right when they take the bus. They get to the bus station right over here. Border Patrol takes them to get tested, and then they come here where they're given help and the resources they need to go on their journey.
I know Bishop Flores said the church's mission is to be as humanly attentive to the needs of individual families as we can. So tell us how the Humanitarian Respite Center works.
What happens here at the Humanitarian Respite Center is when people come in, they first enter. After they're tested, they come in. They go and check in. From there, they check in. They're told when they go on their bus, when their bus is scheduled. Then from there, they wait. So in that waiting time, they're given any medicine they need, any resources, any help. They're allowed to shower. They're given clothes, food, really anything they need to meet that humanitarian need to help them get better from their long journey a lot of them just faced. So from there, they wait, and then after they're done waiting, they're called for their bus, and then they go and get on the bus, and they're on their way to their next stop to see their sponsor or family member.
Were you able to speak with any of the families there? And if so, what did they tell you about the center and the conditions that they're facing and their journey? What was the journey like to get there?
I did. I spoke to two families. One was a mother and her two young kids, one son, one daughter, and the other was a mother and her daughter. Both families came from Honduras. I can say that while they're here, they're extremely happy, extremely hopeful to be here on their way. One headed to New Orleans, one Seattle, Washington. They're extremely hopeful. And as for their journeys, it was really hard to hear. It was very tough journeys. They both mentioned sleeping on streets with their two young kids at various points throughout their long journeys. And they said it was very tough and they were worried for their kids. One in particular said her and her daughter are going to be scarred for life from a car accident they got in. That smugglers were driving, they hit a pole, and she shattered her shoulder and had other problems. And she's also pregnant. So just a very tough journey. She started to tear up as we were talking. So, but as I say that, as we come out of those conversations with them, they all point to the fact that they're hopeful to be here and they're grateful to be here and a place and to be on their way towards what they hope is a better life here in the United States.
All right, John Lavenburg, national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux. Thanks for checking in with us and continue to keep us posted. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
Thank you, Christine.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to get updates to all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.